Hi everyone, this is going to be a quick tutorial, I hope it's quick, about how to create Facebook lists and why I create Facebook lists for my friends on Facebook. So I just wanted to share really quickly, this is a look at your basic Facebook personal timeline. And when you are here, one of the things that I do is I go over here to this friends section, and when you click on edit, you can edit the privacy of this section. Doing so, when you click here, it's only I have this restricted so that only I can see who my friends are, who my followers are, and who I follow, because I don't necessarily need or want other people to see who my Facebook friends are and any of this other information. So this is where I've edited this, and I think it defaults to like friends or something like that. But you can select how you want this to be seen and how you want this to be set. So I set these things to only me so that nobody else can go through my friends list and just randomly friend people. So you can set those to whatever you're comfortable with. I have mine set to only me, and then click close after you've made those changes. So that's how you hide your friends list. And then something else that I do with my Facebook friends is I try to put people onto different lists. So for example, I'm going to use the young lady Emma here. For example, Emma is a friend, and she's also a distributor on my team. So she's on my friends list, obviously, but when you hover over their profile, you can do this from your mobile device as well, but I'm on my computer. When you hover over the friends here, you can actually put them into different categories. See this add to another list? When you click on that, oops, I didn't mean to click doggy and parium. When you click on add to list, it shows you lists. These little ones with a little like a lightning symbol next to them are called Facebook Smart Lists. Those are ones that Facebook has automatically kind of created for you based on the various things that you filled out in your profile, depending on your work history, etc. So those little things are Smart Lists. And then if you keep scrolling down, you can actually, at the very bottom of that, you can create a new list. And the ones that you see below this Facebook Smart List are ones that I've created. Like I've created one for clients a long time ago for my photography clients. I don't know why I have one for everyone. Industry associates was when I was still working my day job. I used to have things posted and scheduled that I may or may not have wanted my industry associates to have seen. I have an It Works one, and I know that Facebook creates an It Works global one up here, but I have my own down here because I don't always. The thing with the Smart List is that when you add somebody to the Smart List, I believe they get a notification that says that they have been added to this list of yours. They do receive some sort of notification. So when I put people on my own list, they don't receive any sorts of notification. So Emma is in the Reno, Nevada area, which she automatically defaults to because that's how she's filled out her profile. And then she is in my It Works. She technically should be on my photography clients one as well. But I have her on my It Works list. I have her on my team, It Works Global Team list. And you guys can put people on as many or as few lists as you want if they fall into various categories. That's just up to you, and you can fill it out and put it in however you want. And now she's in these lists. I follow Emma. This little check mark here next to following means that I follow her. If I were to click that, this means that I unfollow Emma. This means that like I will never see her stuff appear in my news feed. I physically have to go to her profile in order to see what she has posted and what she has on her profile. So that's what happens when you follow or unfollow somebody. My tip to y'all is to unfollow your fellow It Works distributors and add them to a list instead. That way your news feed is filled with people outside of your black bling and green circle so that you guys can see everybody else, because I want to see what you guys are posting, what you're doing with talking about your business, absolutely, but I can't sell to you guys anymore, and you guys can't sell to me. I can't buy wraps from you. I can go get my own wraps because I'm a distributor. So that's why some people unfollow other distributors, because you might notice that as you proceed in the course of your business, that your newsfeed gets filled more and more and more with your upline, your downline, your sideline wrap brother and sisters, and that's a great thing, but you also want to make sure that you're seeing stuff from your friends and from your acquaintances outside of your It Works circle as well. So lists help us with this because now that you have people on lists, what do you do with these lists? So if you click home on your Facebook browser, or however, if you're from your phone or from your mobile device, when you click home, over on the left-hand side, these are all my favorites. I know that's quite a few, but you've got favorites over here, and then if you scroll down further, you have your interest. Your interests are lists that you've created. So for example, I've got some here. Oh wait, you guys, this is a different thing. This is okay, that's something different. Where are my lists? Oh, click on friends. Click on more. So when you're when you click on Facebook Home, on the left-hand side, you'll see all these options. Click on the more button, hover by the friends, and this more link will pop up. Click on that, and then you're going to get a list here of all of your different Facebook friends lists and the automatic smart list ones that Facebook has created for you. The ones that you've created are all the ones in the blue links here. And if you click on, for example, when I click on It Works Global Clients, so any of my loyal customers and whatnot, I add them to a Facebook list. So and she is no longer a loyal customer, she's now a team member, so I'm going to add her to my It Works Global team list. And here's the thing, y'all, and see, this is how I originally met Cheryl, was from Instagram. So I actually created a list that says Instagram leads because this is how I originally met her. So this helps me kind of keep track of and sort how I know people, because I'm sure y'all have experienced this where sometimes people pop up in your newsfeed and you're like, how do I know them? So this is another way for me to help organize some of that. But so you can change people's lists, the list that people appear on at any time. So like if I were to have seen Cheryl pop up in my newsfeed, I could go quickly hover over her name. Or if you're on your mobile device, you could click on her profile and go and edit what list she appears on. So anyhow, so this is my It Works Global client list. These are all the, oh gosh, you guys, I just saw a bad word, I'm sorry. I have people on here that are It Works Global loyal customers of mine. And so that way, when I want to like interact just with my loyal customers, my potential team members, etc., potential loyal customers, I will go here and I will easily click a list, and that way I can go through and like things that they've posted and comment easily because it shows me just It Works Global loyal customers. So that's based on how you set up your Facebook. So this is one of the tools, one of the ways that I use mine. So there's one of my list. And then, for example, another one that I like to do, all of my team members are on a list. And then when I click on It Works Global Team, I can see all of the updates from people in my team. And so this way I can easily go through, like things, comment on things, like if I see somebody posting a before and after picture and maybe they've got like a hater commenting on it and I can go back them up, for example. So I'll go through and like things here and there so that way I can see what my team is up to and what they're posting and such. So this is a great way to utilize your Facebook list, and this is why I have lists. It's for this reason, so that I can see things in a lot cleaner format. So it shows me up here, it shows me a quick preview of everyone on this list. You can easily add people to this list with this little button over here as well. I can't think of anybody right now that I would add to this though off the top of my head, because now when I friend people on Facebook, I add them to lists right away. So you guys, if you already have like tons of Facebook friends and you're starting this process, do not let it overwhelm you. What you can do is in your news feed, as you start to see people appear, you can just hover over their names and create lists right away. So you can create a new list right away, or you can hover over and add them to different lists as they come up in your news feed so that you can organize them this way. And then something else too, you guys, you can, I think I already mentioned it, but you can unfollow really easily this way as well. Just click on the following button if you're currently following, and it unfollows for you. So that's just a little bit overview about the list and why I create the list and how I use the list. When you, last thing I'll mention before I forget, and when you create an update, for example, maybe I want something just to go out to my loyal customers, so let's pretend this is a valid status update, which obviously it's not, it's just jargon. You click on this little button here, and it gives you more options. And you can choose whatever list you want it to go out to. So let's say you want to post something that you only want your people on your clients list to see, your It Works Global clients list to see. You can post something, click post. The only people who are going to see the status update is your It Works Global clients. I have mine set up that no one on my restricted list can see anything that I post unless it's public. So and those are like random acquaintances. I have no idea really who they are. So, but this allows you to post something specifically just to that list, which is really nice, because there are times when I want to post something just to my clients, or maybe I want to post something like for my adopted team members. I think I have a list for that. Yes, I do. It Works Global Team Adopted, because, you know, they're my adopted team members who come to my meetings and whatnot. They're not in my Facebook team page, but I want from time to time to be able to give information out specifically to them for them to see. So you can choose and select who you send a status update to, which is kind of neat. So, but then the next time you go to update your status, it'll default to whatever your last settings were. So make sure you go back and change it to your friends or public or however you have it set up. So I hope that helps, and I hope it gives you a better understanding of why I do what I do with those lists, and it's just better organization, better management. So, all right, guys, hope it helps, and I will see you guys, talk to you guys